Once a while ago, I was talking to this teenager girl. She was around 17 and she was asking me, how do you manage to have a good relationship with God when you know you fail time after time, even though you put all the courage to do the best of you? I don't really believe, she said, about the things that I could do or the changes that I could do when I have failed so many times, not only to me, but to my family, to my friends, and to my own self. It is so hard to have a good relationship with God when I don't have a good self-esteem, when I don't believe in me and myself and what I can do. So then my only response to that was, we need to focus on what He sees in us, because most of the time He does see every good in every people. But if we're not able to understand that He looks at us as individuals and not as a crowd, some people just see their value on people's eyes, on the people that they most love, on their teachers, on their coaches, on the people they look up to. But I don't think that's the value they deserve to be, measured in. Why? Because the standards of the people are not compared to the standards of God Himself. His standards towards us are really measured most because of our capabilities, because of the abilities He put in us, because of all the good things He thought it was a good idea to put in us. The way we think, the way we feel, the way we see things, the way we do our stuff, the way our heart beats, our eyes look, our hands work, our body moves. Every detail was thought and meant to be there. And He knows and He focuses in each and one of us very, very closely, individually, very meticulously. There is not a single detail of us that He hasn't noticed or that He doesn't realize is there, because He meant it. Instead of measuring ourselves to the standards of others, let's focus on that. On embracing every single detail on us. Because there might be the possibility of people looking up to you for being certain way, for having certain abilities, for having certain courage, or having certain knowledge, but we still don't give credit to that because we're still thinking of all the wrong things or all the bad decisions we have made, and we haven't been able to forgive ourselves. But it's pretty easy to understand when we focus on us. Once we open to the possibility of seeing ourselves in the mirror and looking at all these bright sides from us, all these good things on us, all these gifts and all this potential in us that has not gone out to achieve all the goals we know we can meet because we haven't been trusted. But what if we stop looking for people's trust and start gaining our own trust in us with very little actions? Because we don't need to do all these big things I've heard a saint, Saint Teresa of Calcutta. She said, we cannot do big things, but we can do small things with a lot of love, with much love. If we are capable of doing that, if we are capable of achieving one little thing with all this love, with all this goodness in us, that'll be the first step on gaining the world, on gaining every goal we want to meet, because we're gonna meet it.